Now, my next guest started a huge challenge exactly a month ago on BBC Radio Derby's breakfast show. Maxine Wood from Chaddersden in Derby was 25 stone and in need of an operation to take away her risk of a heart attack. Unfortunately, she was told that she was too heavy for the operating table. We're following Maxine while she's trying to lose the 4 stone that she does need in order to get into the theatre. And Maxine has come into the studios this morning. Good morning, Maxine. How are you?
Good morning.
So, remind us of your situation then, first off, if you will.
I had what they thought was a heart attack about 2 months ago. It was, at the end of it, it was unstable angina. And they said that they wanted to place a stent in my heart to stop the risk of having a full-blown heart attack. Mm-hmm. But they got me all the way to the catheter lab and then told me I was too heavy for the table after shaving me and getting me prepared for everything, which was totally devastating and very scary. Being left with the risk there as well, you know. So I'm now under the wing of Jodie Bunting at Fat Factor, and I have lost 1 stone and 1 pound.
So already you're over a quarter of the way to your goal then in that case?
Absolutely.
So how hard had you found losing weight in the past then?
Oh, very, very difficult. I could lose, a couple of stone and then need to go back on, but and it would always plateau out. It would never carry on, and I would never carry on and lose it, which was very disheartening. So it was sort of like a yo-yo type effect. I'd lose it and then put it back on with a little bit more besides. And I've gone up and down like that for years and years and years.
So you've had one of those 2 steps forward, 1 step back kind of, sort of ways with it for some time now then.
Absolutely, yes.
Which must make you think at some point, well, I'll just give up. This is just me. I clearly can't do it.
I went through a period when you see people like Dawn French on the TV who say they're happy with their weight, and they can live with the way they are. And the best thing to do is to be happy with yourself. And as long as you're happy with yourself, it doesn't matter what shape you are. But really, I don't truly believe that, because nobody can be happy with the restrictions it puts on your life.
And particularly in your case, you won't want to be happy with the idea that actually your heart might give up. That the fact that you've got this extra weight on your body, more than your body is obviously capable of carrying, putting an extra risk on there as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's a death sentence if I don't get something sorted out about it.
Now let's talk about the regime you're under now, because is this the first time you've actually been underneath somebody who's really pushing you onwards rather than a family friend?
Yes, absolutely.
What's the regime been like now then?
I do gentle walking exercises every day, and I've even done the hoovering up.
You didn't hoover up before?
I've never hoovered up in over 10 years.
Okay.
But I've actually done that, and that's part of my exercise regime, and just little bits of housework around the house, which I have. My husband's done, over the years, and I haven't done any of that. But I've been joining in, and we've been doing it together. And I have a little walk up the road, just a little, like about 100 metres, 150 metres, and I take my little dog with me, which is lovely, just to be out with them, doing something they love doing.
Yeah, of course. Now, do you think that it's been the fact that you've gained weight has been a product of you having a more sort of, having a less active lifestyle then?
Well, in 1993, I fell down the stairs and injured my back, which put me into a wheelchair. And I was totally reliant on a wheelchair for 5 years, and I put over 10 stone on in that 5 years.
Goodness me!
And my weight's just never gone back down again.
And so that at some point in your life you were capable of being much lighter than you are now. Then in that case, so you've got the memories of that.
For the first time I was put on a diet, I was 8 years old.
Right. Okay.
So I've always had a weight problem. But it was exaggerated after I had my accident.
And I also hear that you went swimming for the first time in about 10 years at the weekend.
I did, yes.
That must have been great to do.
It was scary, it was exhilarating, it was frightening, but it was lovely, and I totally enjoyed it, and I'm going again on Friday.
Oh, good on you. I mean, one of the great things, obviously, about swimming, if you have any injury at all, because I know when I broke my foot last year, I had to go and do some rehab in the swimming pool, because it just takes the weight off your body, doesn't it? It just gives you a break. And how was that feeling of, feeling sort of that floating feeling, being able to do so?
It was so good. It was really good. It was so liberating.
And how confident are you of reaching your goal? Because the first one is 4 stone to get you onto that operating table.
I'm totally confident. I feel that, with Jodie and Natasha's help, we will get there, because Jodie is living proof that it works. And with Jodie, Natasha and Billy, who's helping out with the nutrition side of it, and I'm doing a little bit of Tai Chi and things like that. Yeah, all these little things that are involved with it are all helping to reach my goal.
Now, just quickly before we finish, the Easter weekend has just gone by, and for many people that is a bit of a festival of eating. How hard was it for you to get through Easter, and did you do okay getting through?
I saved my ration, because I've got one rasher a week of chocolate.
Oh, right, okay.
So I saved my rasher up until Sunday. And I had breakfast of a tiny Lindor's chocolate bunny. And I had that for breakfast.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Well, Maxine, thank you so much for coming in. And, well, keep in touch. Let us know how you're going. I mean, obviously, we're really keen to hope that you get to 4 stone so you can get in there and get that operation.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks very much, Maxine. Right, okay, that was Maxine. Plenty coming up on the show after 8 o'clock this morning.